Okie dokie. I think this will be the final installment for the folders. We just left off with this Smith & Wesson. And I think we're still down to just one Chinese. We might be breaking that right here. Wow. I mean, okay, Mr. Smith and Mr. Wesson, that's actually a pretty damn cool looking knife. Let's see if you're going to disappoint. It is not what I would call jigged bone. It's not even jigged. It's more like it's drilled with one of those round Dremel bits. What do you think that is? I mean, that almost looks like wood. The fit and finish is, well, pretty damn good on one side and on the other. But for Smith & Wesson, brass lanyard tube, brass liners. Centering is not perfect, but it's pretty freaking good. Big super jack. That's a big knife. Okay, we got clip point with a billboard. Smith & Wesson 95. USA. Oh, look at that. 2909, whatever that means. Okay. Designed by Stuart A. Taylor. Nice. And for Smith & Wesson, that's pretty minimal billboarding. Good half stop. Not so bad on the drop there. Big old spay blade. Smith & Wesson USA. All right, so we're not adding to our China count. Woo woo. Unused. 350. Okay. 357 Magnum, 1935 60th anniversary to 1995. All right. Sure. I mean, I've seen worse. It's big. Big boy. Cool knife. And it's American, so yippee-ki-yay. Nice case, too. It's actually, they put some thought into that. All right. There. And we got this big, giant wooden dude. Brickyard 400. Inaugural. Winner, Jeff Gordon, 24, limited case edition. So Dad worked for DuPont. DuPont sponsored the Jeff Gordon number 24 Winston Cup NASCAR vehicle. So we were lucky enough to get to go to all kinds of Jeff Gordon events, Jeff Gordon races, and you know, he was kind of a phenom there for a minute, and so that means we got to go see a lot of wins. Got like a card there, some paperwork, more paperwork, foam, more foam, genuine case collectible, another big old jackknife. I like that brass shield. I like that too. 1251 registered case XX. Looks well made. That looks more like a jigged bone. Look at them liners. Let's see here. Yep, this one's going to be a billboard. Jeff Gordon 24. Case USA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think it said 95, right? I think that's what it said. Brickyard 400, inaugural race. And what was cool about that is he did, hey, you can see my poster of American Psycho up there. Anyway, he won that race. It's always kind of cool if you win the inaugural race. 62100 and stainless. So it was 6 jig bone, guys. Is that what that means? I'm not going to open these because they fit perfectly in there. Plastic stopper inside knife. Remove with caution. Plastic stopper. Boy, I don't see any plastic stopper. But, you know, I'll take their word for it. All right. Cool knife. Jeff kicked ass. I'm sure there's some Gordon fans out there that will love to add that to their collection. Nice wooden box. I don't know if I'd carry it, but it'd be cool on display. We'll just put him over there. All right, gentlemen. This is it. Last folding knife in good old dear Dad's collection. Another Boker. Are you kidding me? Well, we got our second China knife, guys. Woo woo! China. So remember I showed you my Boker Magnum multi-tool I love so much? Oh, goodness gracious, Dad. So they made like a dozen different types of these. Let's see what type he got. It might not be the one I got. No, it's not. It's way too thin. Pocket clip. All right, so he's got the screw, or the corkscrew instead of the screwdriver. I ain't got much use for a corkscrew, but that screwdriver of mine is just functional. Off the charts functional. But, you know, hey, corkscrew's a corkscrew. It's got the little glass breaker like mine. It's much thinner. Two springs instead of 4. Yep. Pocket clip. Looks like the same, yep. Same main blade. There's got a little scratch on it. It looks more like mishandling though. Boker Plus, yeah. Not from use. I think that's mishandling. All right, and then you got the stupid little lanyard ring. Woo! Yay for you, Boker. Only lame part about this knife, if you ask me. And you got the wire stripper, cap lifter, screwdriver. Last, hopefully not least. Yeah, at least you got that weird 45-degree angle serrated blade with the little flathead. Rope cutter, I guess. Yeah, look at that. Serrated. I mean, it's sharper and I'll get out. Maybe a seatbelt cutter? Rah. I don't know. I think it's a rope cutter. So it's everything mine's got with the exception of the kick-ass pliers and the awesome scissors. Yeah. Okay. And the same frickin' green micarta. Or micarta, I'm sorry, that's G10. You think maybe we were related? All right, Pop. Let's put that one back in here. All right, guys. Next series is going to be fixed blades. He didn't have that many. Maybe this many. Nothing like the amount of folding knives. I'm not sure when that'll be, but it'll be at some point. We'll do the fixed blade knives. And I promise you, when we do the fixed blade knives, I will let you know which of the 5 of these I'm keeping. Correction. Keeping that. And it's going to be one of my EDCs. And I'm keeping that. And it's going to be one of my EDCs. That's done. So what I will reveal is which of these three, if any, let's see here. Maybe you can vote. Ooh. Let's move this stuff aside real quick. All right. Earned a position in the pocket, actually on the belt. Earned a position in the pocket. Bowker, Barlow, but has to compete with my Bowker Barlow, and I like my single-bladed Barlows. Brass bolsters, I mean, they're both pretty good. This is new. This is not. This is cool. This is too. I gotta think about that. Maybe. Ain't giving this guy up. That's staying with me no matter what. All right. So are we going to keep the Bowker Barlow? I don't know. Are we going to keep the Queen? I do not have a Queen. I know Queen is cool. I like this. I think that's bone. I don't want to call it jigged, but maybe ribbed. No idea how old it is. I don't think it's brand new, but, you know. I don't think it's that old either, but anyway. Are we going to keep the Queen? I also don't have a Stockman in my lineup. And then, are we keeping the Kitty? Puma, tiger, leopard, lion, cougar? I don't know. I think this is named after a cat, other than Puma. Like the model is named after a cat. Regardless of what the name is. I mean, you could call it Poppycock. That is freaking cool. Like, intense cool. So are we going to keep the Kitty? Keeping. Keeping. Your thoughts? Your thoughts? Your thoughts? Let me know, guys. See you next time when we bring out the fixed blades.